Hi everyone, Ellen Jaffe Jones. Today I wanted to talk to you about something that came up in my bunco group. And if you don't know what that is, Google it. Our neighborhood girls just get together, about 12 of us, and we play this ridiculous game that requires no skill, but we get to know each other, and that's really the point of it, because when you know your neighbor, you're less likely to get in a snit with them, right? And I'm lucky to be a part of a great neighborhood group like this. But one of the things that came up is I'm from St. Louis, and there's another neighbor from St. Louis, and she was moaning how hot it is here. And I got into my standard line of, I would much rather live in Florida during the summer than in St. Louis. And why is that? Because, as you can see, maybe by my hair blowing a little bit, we always have a breeze here. We have the sea breezes, they're called, even though technically it's not really an ocean here or a sea. It's the Gulf of Mexico, which you will see in just a minute. You can bring an umbrella like that and hide out from those sun's rays that maybe cause cancer, but we don't get enough sunlight these days. And that's why a lot of people have vitamin D deficiencies. But the humidity here, I think, is far less than what it is in the Midwest, and I will always take a Florida summer over a Midwest summer, no matter what. And she was just saying, but last year it's so hot, and it's predicted to have the worst hurricane season ever this year, and it's going to be even hotter, and that's the reason we're having so many storms. Yes, that may be true, but in my experience, hurricanes are greatly overrated. I think I was far more stressed out hearing tornado sirens go off in the Midwest, and then when they would hit, yes, a small area, but you were still scared to the out the wazoo. I mean, it was just a very scary time of my life when I lived, and I spent a lot of years in St. Louis. So again, the breeze, it's just, I just got back from running, and the sweat is evaporating like crazy, and you get to see all this beautiful nature with the skimmers flying around and nesting, and just the color of the water is so incredible. And I don't know, what is not to love? And the best part, it costs nothing. Yes, it can be expensive to live here, but it can also be inexpensive, and I can help you with that. Again, you don't have to pay for things like heating and air conditioning, even if you live in a block home, which is the best way to live down here. If you have to deal with hurricanes, it's solid construction, and you can get away from all that. And it's just so beautiful here. And this argument that it's just too hot, I heard yesterday it got to 96, and we're just about to start the month of June. Now that is a little bit hotter than I usually recall the temperatures, and because I was a TV reporter in Miami at one point in time, I had to give the temperatures every day. So I am very well aware that the temperatures in the Sarasota area generally don't get above 92 degrees. And with this kind of a breeze, are you kidding me? It's just so refreshing. And of course, it also allows you to be active all the time if you choose to do that, or you can sit around and watch TV and be on your computer, but you have to make the time for yourself to maintain health, whether it's just walking on the beach or running on the beach. Cue the runner. But yeah, this is a fabulous area to get out and exercise and just not be stuck in a home, which if you're inland, you're not going to have this kind of, you'll have some kind of breeze, but not this kind of a breeze. And any activities you want to do, always good to get out and do them in the morning, so you can take advantage of the cooler temperatures. And interestingly enough, the humidity, and I've studied this very carefully, is higher in the mornings here. And sometimes it's just the overnight activity that goes on with plants doing their thing, releasing moisture and oxygen. They release at night, carbon dioxide during the day. It's a good thing, all a good thing. But the humidity actually drops compared to the morning during the day. It can still be pretty high up there, but I've done some races, and they're, the 5K races that I do are almost always in the morning. So I've tracked this, and sometimes I'll take a screenshot, and you'll have there's sort of this 80-80 rule that it's really not a great idea to run if the temperature is higher than 80 or the humidity is higher than 80%. Now, I do that, of course, because it is just not that bad for me. And I guess maybe growing up in St. Louis, where there's no wind and the air quality is not this blue and clear and wonderful, but it was hard to run in the summer there, and generally I never did it. And when I came here, one of the reasons I think that I am a nationally ranked sprinter for my age group, and I have placed in over 300 5K or longer races for my age group. The reason I've been able to do that is because of this weather. I can still run when it's like this on June 1st. And the racing season pretty much shuts down. There's really not another race in this area until the 4th of July. So I'll just have to wait till then. But again, so much that you can do and enjoy, and just don't believe the naysayers who say, oh, it's just too hot and sticky. Way more in the Midwest. And hurricanes, by the way, you have a 2-day warning to get the heck out of Dodge if you need to do that. And I've only evacuated once, and of course the hurricane went the total opposite direction of where it was supposed to, as they tend to do. But again, a very narrow swath that they they attack, and you just have to learn how to prepare and deal with that, like anywhere you live. All right, everyone, if you have any questions, drop them down below. If I can help you find your peace and place and paradise, let me help, because I love helping people enjoy this amazing place and do it in a sustainable and hopefully ecologically way of living here. All right, gotta run. Thanks for watching.